of me coming on the live stream. Today I was expecting to go in outside to have the soccer training, but unfortunately when I wake up early in the morning I was not feeling well. So since I was not feeling well, I didn't give any excuse. So I told myself, you know what, whatever things will happen in Japan, oh my goodness, this one got already cold tortilla. I had to finish my cybersecurity few of the work. Then eventually came across to one of the AI that his name is Vibe, V-I-B-E. In the Vibe AI, where you can input the video, which means you upload the video or audio, and that particular AI will go through entire videos, and eventually the AI will produce the output, and the output will be containing the transcript of the audio or video. I use that particular AI and it is open source, completely free. And after using that AI, I thought that, oh, this is one of the success where I do not have to watch the entire video. But guess what? I was wrong. Because whenever you are watching any kind of video to retain some kind of information, especially if you're in the cybersecurity field or maybe if you're in some different areas of study. One thing which I have learned from someone who told that if you want to master any materials, the first thing first, try to understand the concept. And after you have understand the concepts, then main goal is to do as much practice as possible and eventually teach other people. Therefore, the same concept which I was trying to implement to few of my materials that I was trying to master, especially those are related to the malware. Those are kind of a virus. Oops, this is looking good. And since, as I said before, there is one of the artificial intelligence, let me just watch this one. One of the AI that I use and which give me the transcript. Then I realized something. You know what? I was using one of the old techniques where you have copy paste word by word into your notepad, especially notepad or maybe in your notebooks when you were in the high schools. And that is one of the worst method of studying the materials. So instead, what I told myself, you know what, just, oh, there is many people in the chat, just say hi in the chat and let me know from where you are watching. And cheers, guys. So what happened was, suddenly something just came in my mind and told that, wait a minute, I was making the exact same mistake that I did in the past. So eventually I decided, you know what, one of the best way would be just understand the concept, take a flashcard, and in the flashcard write down the bullet point of the word. From where did I learn this technique? You will be asking. This is the same strategy which I use in my public speaking classes in the college, where one of our professor, her name is Lisa, and she used to, this is what she said. She used to be a student with Barack Obama. When Barack Obama, he was doing his public speaking practice or some kind of communication skills, she was there. So this same technique that she taught us when we were in the college. And suddenly I realized, you know what, that would be more effective where you are writing down the key points or the keyword in the flashcard or maybe any kind of software notepad. Then eventually you just grab a 2 key points and grab a camera. In front of the camera, you are just telling yourself, you know, about explaining it in your own word. And this is one of the strategies that I'm pretty much sure it would be helpful for you if you're in the high schools, college, or maybe you are just an ordinary person who is trying to learn this stuff. And holy God, it is so difficult to speak when using this stuff. And what I was trying to say, another thing which I have realized, I'm not sure whether it happened to you guys or not. Bro, yesterday at this time, because yesterday at this time, I couldn't even imagine that I was not having any sickness or I was completely comfortable and healthy. But today, within just one day, the health conditions were going to dramatically change a lot. So one thing which I have observed, that whenever you have a lot of times on your hand, instead of just wasting on social media or maybe on some other stuff, just you can try to utilize it in a way that maybe 1 or 3 years later you would not gonna regret that what are the things that you want to do. For example, today when I wake up early in the morning, as I said before, there is some people who also commented in that yesterday that they also get completely distracted with the multitasking. So today what happened, I just wake up early in the morning, and instead of doing all those multitasks, bam, just start with only one task and try to finish up the task. Was the hey, said hi, and Arena now. Hey Mia, how are you doing? By the way, just let me know from where you were watching. Then once you finish up with the one task, then immediately jump with the next task. So the thing which I did, the first thing first, my main priority was cybersecurity related, those things, materials. As I said before, those United States. Oh, okay. Which, come on, I know you are from United States, but in reality, which state you are in United States? Because right now I'm streaming from the New York City. So anyway, so first thing, you just finish up with the first task, and whenever you finish up with the first task, even if somebody is literally calling you on top of your head, just try to, hey Tina, how are you doing? India. Yo, come on, stop joking around. And for is it India or Indiana? So first thing first, you try to finish up the most important task, and that's what I did. Just finish up the important task. Many people were calling back and forth to my phone, but still try to finish up the task. Once finish up the task, we supposed to have one of the meeting with one of our mentor, but unfortunately it got cancelled. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I thought you said first United States and then you are saying India. That's crazy. Yeah, it's Indiana. In Indiana. And after finishing that task, even though I was telling myself maybe I'm gonna just use the social media for some time. Oops, I'm eating curry. Oh, what kind of curry, by the way? I was about to make some curry, but the thing is that it was gonna take hell lot of time, because again, for me particularly, when I make the curry, I used to make like Indian curry, and those Indian curry take hell lot of time. And that is the reason I did, you know what, just buy one Chipotle, because Chipotle, the one that I have near to my house, is far more better than many other Chipotle, because one of the Chipotle, I still remember, it was in downtown Manhattan. Not sure whether it happened to you or not. Bro, I went there. Are you in the US or Canada? Nope, in the United States. Hey folks, United States. Steph Curry. Oh, I never heard that word, Steph Curry. So what happened was, I went to the Chipotle, because again, whenever you are extremely hungry, even in New York City, they do have that chicken over rice, and other restaurant is there, let's say Curry's restaurant, but the problem is those are quite far from the downtown Manhattan. Because if you want to eat some curry, like Indian curry or maybe traditional curry, then you will have to go to one of the restaurant that is not one, there is many restaurants which are located in the Bleecker Street as well as in the 8th Street in the Midtown. You should try Steve Curry. Let me just take a screenshot of it. Steve Curry. I never heard that word. You know what is crazy? Mia, there is one of my viewers, he's from the Iraq or Iran. He recommended similar to the way you have giving the recommendation for a curry. He gave me a suggestion that, hey, try out that Fafsan. This is one of the curry that is from his own country in the Iraq. Bro, the taste of the Fafsan is completely different than I have ever anticipated. You know why? Because whenever you look at the curry, how are you, Tina? So far so good, no complaint. Even though I was a little bit, when I wake up early in the morning, the first few minutes I was thinking maybe in my throat was a little bit cold, and then after as the time increased, then eventually my head was paining, but still I just bought some coconut water, as well as there is some orange, so hopefully I'm gonna have those things and it will get better, but still no complaint, so far so good. So what I was trying to say about the Fafsan, one of my viewers, he just give the recommendation. Bro, where are you in the US? It's in New York City. So what happened, immediately the moment this guy, he told us that, hey, you should have to try the Fafsan. This is Iranian curry, and which is originally from his city. So me and one of my friends, we immediately hop into the train, which means in a week, and went to the one of the Iranian restaurant. And restaurant, the rating was extremely good. That is around 4.5. And we went to the restaurant, and the curry that you're gonna look at it, you're gonna think that it is super duper spicy, but in reality, it's not. But do you like the butter? Yo, I made the butter chicken. I know how to make the butter chicken. Do you like? It is super duper delicious. It reminded me something. You know, for the butter chicken, if you make the butter chicken with the frozen chicken, it doesn't taste so delicious. Last time I cooked the butter chicken with the frozen chicken. Second time I did the frozen chicken, and it doesn't taste so good. Since something, bro, the butter chicken is already over. I throw it in the garbage. But one of the suggestions from the experience which I'm giving was, whenever you want to make butter chicken, try to get the live chicken from some areas near to your area. And the way you have to make is very simple. Man, because of the butter chicken, I literally bought one of the blender because for the butter chicken you have to, oh my gosh, that tragic date is coming up. 9/11. Yep. Yeah, man, 9/11 is so crazy. You know, on that day I just went to the 9/11 area, and it is so big I couldn't even imagine. And each of the wall, they were literally written, you know, the people who just passed away. And it is so crazy that so many people just passed away in the 9/11. It is so sad to hear those things, dude. Hey GD, thank you so much, by the way. I was even, is it? Oh man, I feel very sad. Man, holy cow, your dad passed away in the 9/11. Man, even though 9/11 that took place before I born, but whenever I watch the documentary, bro, it is so crazy that because bro, in that downtown Manhattan, the place where I frequently go there, why I go there? Because again, why would you laugh about it? I'm crying. No, I'm not laughing, dude. I was just saying you some. It reminded me something which many people, they used to make fun of it. For example, there is one of the Arab mosque. Again, these are like comedian. Shubojidas is trolling you age line. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So there is one of the YouTuber. His name is Arab Mosque. Bro, this guy, even though I was not aware in the past that how big tragic incident that took place in, especially in 9/11, but there is one of the Arab mosque. This is one of the famous YouTuber. He made joke video. So when I was in the Middle East at that time, I was looking into his video, and suddenly he was making fun of 9/11. I got completely curious. What the heck in the world happened to the 9/11 when I was small? I'm talking about. And then when I did a little bit more research, then it hit me that what in the world people can do this kind of thing to the humanity, because it is so crazy that, you know, when these people, they will literally just crash two planes together into those buildings. Who is he? My name Mia Dambas. I have no idea. By the way, that is the reasons I was so curious. And by the way, 9/11 Memorial, I'm not sure, Mia, have you been there or no? So if you've been there in 9/11 Memorial, you can see, I'm pretty much sure they have covered almost all the people who just passed away in those walls. Because in the wall, bro, you would not believe that from top to the bottom, all the people who passed away, they literally wrote their names. And obviously there is general people who also passed away during the 9/11, as well as those firefighter. Because another incident which I have, do you like Rush Malai? Yo, how did you get this word, Rush Malai? I'm curious. Yep, I do love Rush Malai, but the problem is the Rush Malai, it has hell lot of sweet. It is I'm not sure, it is Indian, how can I say it? Indian cuisines or something. Hey, holographic editor, I do remember you. How are you doing, holographic editor? By the way, so Rashmalai, bro, the authentic Rashmalai, the one that I get it from my own country, as well as from India, I'm pretty much sure. It is so delicious as compared to the Rashmalai that we get in the New York City. Even though there is one of the street food, as I said before, there is some kind of street food. If you see some vlogging channel, they're gonna show you that hey, the street food are unhygienic. Where from? I'm from, by the way, from Bangladesh. No, guess which countries I'm from. Is there a difference between the different Indian Canadies? I'm not sure, but let me just tell you. So the thing is, whenever some blogger they literally showed you, oh, the street food are hygienic, and it is kind of a true. But if you live in those Asian countries, for example, India, Bangladesh, or Pakistan, for them they literally get used to it. However, if you go to any of your, guess which country? Yep, you can guess. I grew up in the Middle East, so guess which country I'm from. But if you have any of your relatives who is especially from the Asian countries, whether it's India, Pakistan, or maybe in Bangladesh, just go to their house or request them, hey, can you? I said India. Nope, you're almost close. So just go to them and request them, hey, can you please make for me this kind of street food that you guys get from maybe in other country, but don't get shy because they would be more than happy to make those food for you. You know why? Because sometimes if you're from the Asian countries and some of your friend who is from, let's say, Western country, whenever they request something, at that time you should feel more proud, or obviously your friend would gonna feel more proud to share his country's cuisines. So that is the reasons I was saying, if you get Iran, nope, I'm not from Iran. So that is the reasons I was saying, if you just get it from your friend house, then it would be super duper hygienic, which means obviously he would not be buying the stuff from outside of a street vendor. He gonna just make it at his home. So whenever he gonna make it at his home, his mother or sister, at that time you can see how they make it, as well as you can Jordan. Nope, not Jordan. I think it's close to India. And the reason I'm saying you to just make it, do you like vada pav? Vada pav, I'm not familiar with the term vada pav. Is it the puri, dal puri or something? Because I have tried couple of them when I was in the dal puri is delicious, but the problem is it is not so good for health, especially whenever they do have some kind of what's the name? Gravy, some kind of gravy with it. Are you eating chipotle? I'm trying my best to finish up the chipotle, trust me. Mia, search Indian food. No. Indian food, especially if you want to explore the Indian food, it is delicious, but it depends from which place do you get the Indian food. For example, if you want, if you, yo, chill down, let me tell you. For example, if you come in New York City and if you tell me that, hey, I want some Indian food, something that is super duper delicious, I would not going to recommend in the New York City. You know why? Because there are so many amazing restaurants in the New Jersey, especially in the Jersey City, where you can get the Indian food. It is same like authentic Indian food. Do you like makiho chisari? I have no idea. I wish that I could have tried the makiho chisari, because again I have never been to India in my life, but still I tried couple of them when I was in Middle East as well as in this country. However, yeah, no, bro, I'm pretty much sure. Are you guys familiar with the Hyderabad biryani? Mutton biryani, Hyderabad mutton biryani. So we went to one of the Indian restaurant, yeah, and this restaurant is super duper famous, and it's called as a Biryani King in the New Jersey City. Bro, you would not believe. Sabu Cebu. Hey, Louis William, how are you doing? Welcome to the team, by the way. So we went to that particular place, and that restaurant name is the Biryani King, and trust me, the biryani quality is so good that we bought one big plate of the Hyderabad biryani. Oh, that is good to hear. By the way, from where you are watching, just let me know. And we literally bought one big plate of the Hyderabad biryani, and guess what? We bought some butter chicken It's a term for people who are no older than 14 or 15 toxic word. Oh, okay. I never know that word, by the way. I was learning those things for the first time. And try with the Hyderabad biryani as well as the butter chicken. Butter chicken super duper delicious, and Hyderabad lamb biryani. And guess what? Even in my workplace, there is one of my co-worker. Her name is Khadija, and she, if you want an expert, she would be the best expert who gonna guide you in the New York City, some of the top-notch restaurant related to like Pakistani restaurant, Indian restaurant. So one time we are literally discussing about the food truck, and she recommended me one of the food truck that are in the Times Square, which means in the midtown. Bro, in the food truck, it is so delicious that the line is, I would say, it's like 25 minutes or 30 minutes that you have to wait in the line to get a $10 or maybe special 10 or $12 chicken over rice, or that mix over rice. That means they add the sausage as well as the chicken. And guess what? There is one of the meme in the internet that was circulating where this guy, he literally took a picture, or maybe he making a video of people were standing. He was saying, again I'm saying he was saying, so he was saying that the food truck is halal certified and the people who are standing in the line, those are haram. It's so funny, like what he's talking about, because again it doesn't really matter it is a halal or, again, for if you're a religious person it does matter, but most of the time whichever religions you are from doesn't really matter. You can just have some halal certified or halal certified food. All right, so I need to leave right now because I was literally speaking on my camera for a whole time and not even eating my food, and then I have to go and get the laundry, and I'm pretty much sure we'll get well soon. And I will also going to play Roblox. And by the way, whoever play Roblox, just put me your username in the chat, because sometimes we do play Roblox, and the reason I'm saying you to put it in the chat so we can able to play together, because whenever you have your own viewers playing the Roblox, it is much more comfortable, as well as your viewers who can able to guide you how to play, because I myself also not an expert in the Roblox. So that is the reasons. And I will gonna catch you up hopefully tomorrow, because I come on the live stream every single day. Stay blessed, and we're gonna catch up tomorrow.